It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the third-ranked team, the USC Trojans. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstrom. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what...
Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He keeps it on the design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. Running with purpose. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4
What the fuck did I just
Man, I love to
watch?
see receivers that want it like this. He's breaking tackles out there. I thought he might get to the sticks. He comes up a little bit short. But man, they get a great shot at converting now here on 4th down.
Will go for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Snides with the throw. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Red Raiders come up to the line in a hurry. Can he get there on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the 1st down is still going. And he breaks loose down
Bro,
the
what the
left side.
fuck is
It's a
that?
foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a long run for the touchdown.
What the fuck is going? Somebody gotta explain this.
I can't pick
What
which
the
one. Maybe
fuck
it's
is
both,
going on?
because the running back just went right by them so
Ain't
easily.
no
Big game
way.
and a big time score.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team.
I can't believe this shit. This nigga suck. Yeah, we just getting fucking flat. Play after play. There ain't no way, bro. Ain't no.
No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. Well, in the second quarter, plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this pass is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Now, Texas Tech.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
EA. Yeah. Fuck.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play right here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The shotgun running play call. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Red Raiders will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quick throw on fourth down to the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Completion makes it second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
A completion makes it second and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
After all that, looks deep left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Slide 22. Spot, come on, set.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. He's got a man down the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short. So it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Breaks an open space. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll stop him after a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Give it to go back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Wide open downfield. tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They're going to run it here. Fights through the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Chewing clock with the running game. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. They'll set up at the 37. Oh, and he throws it back. The pocket breaking down, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is, if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but looking for a man deep down the left side. Inside the red zone and still running. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Stop at the 22.
What the fuck is that?
Coverage there.
Oh, this shit has been tripping all game. I ain't even kicked that shit.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pump pass on the jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset,
You're
but
good.
they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.